It's Friday morning. It's episode 535. Woohoo! Friday morning. Is it episode 535? Let me just ding dang diddly do check. Yeah, it's episode 535. Okay, so today I talk a lot about this, and it's about winning and losing. Yes, it feels amazing when you win. Do you know what? This last week, when I'm recording this has been a tough week for me. This has been a really, really tough week because I've had a lot. I've had a big deal. Nearly go south, and get back online, and not get back online. I can't tell too much about it because I've been told off by every single person about. I tell too much about stuff that's happening in my life, and I need to only tell people when it's happened. And there's merit in that. And so yeah, this last week, I'm in the mix of it right now. Is it going to work? Is it not going to work? I don't know, but I'm going backwards and forwards, and it's literally caused me to have 2 glasses of wine on a Tuesday night. I don't drink normally on Tuesday night. And I'm like, whoa, I need to have a drink. And I'm fiddling around with the book now. I'm fiddling around with it because I'm like nervous. I think that's a good thing though. I said to Claire, my wife, like last night, I said, do you know what? It's fun though, isn't it? It's fun because if you're winning all the time and everything is successful, guess what? You don't really learn anything. You only learn when you fail. You only learn when things go wrong. And so when you're going through some shit, and by the way, I don't talk. I mentioned it a few podcasts ago. I don't talk about to my friends, to my family, when times are shit, when I'm going through a stressful period. I don't even talk to my wife. And so nobody knows when I've got stress at work because I kind of feel like that ultimately it doesn't really matter, does it? It's just money. It's not anything else. It can earn more money. It is what it is. And so I don't really tell anybody about my stressful time at work, but everybody tells me about their stressful time, which I love hearing about. I love hearing about people's problems and stuff. But equally, what I've learned is that everybody, my friends and my family, they all feel like I have a stress-free life and I have no problems at work. I have no issues and everything is easy. It isn't easy. You cannot build a business. You cannot be the owner of a business that is taking 7 figures and everything be easy. It just can't happen. Don't get me wrong, you can make it harder if you want it to make it harder. You've got to keep things in perspective. That's what I do. I keep things in perspective because guess what? If my friends and my family are okay and nothing bad is happening to them, nobody's ill, then ultimately it doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't matter. It's just money. It's just a game. It's just a game we're all playing. And so I don't get too stressed about it. I don't let it bother me too much. But this last week, like I say, we've been having some issues. And ultimately, I've got to keep reminding myself, it doesn't matter. It's a game we play. Yes, I want the deal to come off. Will I be upset if it doesn't come off? Yes. Will something else come up and will I be happy? Will it change my life? No. So does it really matter? No, probably not. So why am I letting it stress me out so much? Why am I letting it affect me? And when I say affect me, I mean that I can't seem to think about anything else other than that. And by the way, being a business owner, welcome to the world because you're always on. Like I was watching a lad play football, Zach, play rugby yesterday, not football, rugby. And I took a call from a financial advisor, didn't like taking it, couldn't really talk. And then all I could think about during the rugby match was a bloody work. But then again, that's what I'm thinking about most of the time. 90% of my time, 80% of my time, I'm thinking about work. That's what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about what we can do, how I can achieve stuff, how I can go forward, where we can go next. And it's all thinking time. And so the message here is, listen, everybody goes through bad spells and that's good. That's good. You need the bad spells. It's like the crops. The crops don't grow in the sun, and if it's sunny all the time. It's exactly the same as you. And this is another way of putting it. You don't win when you're winning. You don't win. You don't change. Nothing. You don't improve. You're just you when you're winning. You just continue to go. You don't grow, you just continue to go. You go along with the success and you don't change, you don't evolve, you don't grow. You only grow when you lose. But so many people are scared of losing. I promise you, if this deal doesn't come off, this is a mega, 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 mega deal for me. Literally, holy shit, 10 times bigger deal than I've ever done before. And if this doesn't come off, that's good. I've lost the deal. I've lost there. But I've tried, I've learned, I've grown. I now know what is to be expected to pull off one of these deals. If the finance goes down or if something happens with, I don't know. It's good. I've got 2 big deals in my life right now. And it's so not stressful, but it can be, people can interpret it stressful, but it's enjoyment. It's exciting. And you can flip it upside down and think, do you know what? Yes, one might not come off, but one might come off. And if they both come off, it's fantastic. It really is something that is unbelievable for me and for my family. But what I've got to remember is if one doesn't come off, because I'm sure one will, if one doesn't come off, that's fantastic because I learn from the experience. We learn from our failures. And so many times, people aren't willing to fail. They're scared of failure. They're scared of losing. And I'm here to say, don't be scared of failure. Don't be scared of losing because it's giving you the building blocks that will support your life. It's building the foundation of you. If we was always scared of failure, guess what? We would all be bum shuffling around. We wouldn't be walking because when we're babies, we always fell over. But what do? Our initial reaction is to get back up and try again. But somewhere from being a baby to now, we're scared of failure and we can't be scared of failure. We've got to embrace failure, embrace a challenge, enjoy it. So my friends, yes, it's been a funny old time. And probably, do you know what? It's probably because I'm stretching myself too thin. And that's why it's two big things that are accumulating in one. And one, got a very, very good relationship with the owner of a property. And it's good. And everything's going smoothly at the minute, as far as I can see. And another one, which is equally as big and equally as meaningful, and we don't know what's happening. We don't know if they want to sell, if they don't want to sell. It's changing. Are we buying? Are we not buying? Are we leasing? And it's just up in the air. But if it don't come off, guess what? I've learned so much. I've got so many contacts. I've got a great solicitor. I've got a great financial advisor with these two deals now. I've got a great backbone. I've learned more from these deals now. And if it doesn't come off, it doesn't come off. However, it's interesting because I have learned whatever happens. Anyway, I feel like I'm mumbling on now, guys. I'm going to leave you with that. It's an interesting time for me. And I just want you to know, leave you a parting message that failure you shouldn't run away from failure. You should embrace failure, run towards failure because it is a backbone of you. It is a foundation blocks of your life, my friends. So run towards failure, embrace failure. Don't be scared of failure. We've all got to fail. That's the only way we learn. We learn by failing. See you soon.